$70 for a clone. You won't believe these 50 starts today with Qaid Al Farsan by Latafa. This is recorded live, so if anything happens, it happens. Recorded from a live studio audience. This is the fragrance. It says Qaid on the bottom of the box. This is what it looks like. Let me pull it out. It's pretty heavy. You got that dark looking juice there. Qaid Al Farsan. It's spelled like this, Qaed, Latafa. This is $18. People told me that they're sick and tired of the prices of clones going up, up, up because of hype. So I'm going to show you 50 pretty good fragrance clones, $30 or less. And also, if you're watching the restream, you can get them even cheaper if you hit this code from some of the links. Let's just dive into this. Cinnamon, cardamom, bergamot. So that's how it starts off. People tell me, or you read about this in research, and it'll say, hey man, this is like that rare Issey Miyake Polaris. Incidentally, about rare fragrances, would anybody like to see a video like, hey, Saudi Arabia's here, Nawaf al-Swari, Al-Dawasari, Nawaf. Would anyone like to see a video about fragrances from your childhood versus today? Or like Gucci or like Issey Miyake 1996 versus Issey Miyake 2024. But anyway, this is called Qaid Al Farsan. It does have vanilla, agarwood, oud, amber, and they say it smells like rare discontinued Polaris. And so I went out and bought Polaris. I think I did, isn't it? Right here? Yes, it is. Here's the Issey Polaris. Here's the... This is like $50-$60 and even more on eBay. And this is like, hey, Mr. Mojo, what's up? Mojo, you sound familiar. Moto? Oh no, Michael's here too. Glad to see you. So what we got here is a complex fragrance for $18 that actually lasts a long time. Is it wearable? Would you wear it if you're a beginner fragrance? I mean, I'm going to tell you right now. I think you could definitely, well, let's just say it's on the edge of beginner fragrances. It's more complexity because it's got saffron and oud and resins. But if you're ever familiar with this beast mode fragrance here, that's what it smells like. And I'm going to tell you if it does or doesn't. 100% it does. That's crazy. $18. Howdy, Chris. Howdy, Don. So this is this, and it is confirmed smelling just like that. Qaid is an absolute banger for the buck. Right, so we're talking about bang for buck fragrances here. So when I'm finished with them, I close the lid, and I gotta keep it moving, but keep it organized somehow. It's a whole thing here, you know, when you're doing them live, you don't got them all nice and neat picked up, you just grab something. Next up, we got this fragrance. It's called, get ready for it, Just for Love by Kilian, but it's by Emper. And Just for Love, something's blocking my screen. Alright. Okay, 2016 they came out on Do It for Love, a Kilian fragrance. Sorry. Let's see if I can hold it with the right hand better. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So Do It for Love is $300. This is $40, but since the title says $30 or less, then you'd have to use a code to get it for 30 or less. Petitgrain from the top with some citrus, lemon, orange. And also what's interesting is it has a mixture of jasmine and vetiver. And of course the petitgrain is just like neroli, but it also has sweet. So it's got a lot of sweet orange in it. Sweet orange mixed with vetiver. It's good for men or women. It's really, really easy to wear. I'm going to just hit myself way up here. It smells good, like, but different, like citruses and vetiver. It's kind of slightly dark. Look at the coloring of it. Now these Emperors is a new company, and I think they're flying under the radar. and they're priced so well right now because nobody's talking about them, but they will be once some of us got YouTubers, and then I'd grab them now before they get high hype TikTok. The next one is really cool. If you like liquid brune, you're gonna love this. This is called Ghazalia de Arabia. It was $69 when it first came out. Okay, Devon. Okay, yeah, I saw your message late at night. 9 to 5 is. I'll talk to you, Devon. We'll email. I'm glad to hear you found it. Patrick Harris, what's up? Oh, did it? Okay, Patrick. Thank you. I'll hook you up. This is the Ghazalia. It was $70. It was on sale. Now it's $32. So if you're ever looking for liquid brune, this is an excellent copy of liquid brune, which is a copy of Altair. I just tested it even again today. 1 or 2 sprays in 90 minutes of hot weather. The first hour projects. Everything is sillage. When you're walking, it's sillage, and it smells so delicious. The cinnamon, the pralines come out. It beat this fragrance, but I didn't know this is a $30 fragrance too. I think it's called Cough. This is coming up in a video. We'll talk about it. It's an Ahmed Maghribi. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know the fragrance is called Cough. My boy wore this to a 5K run in South Florida on A1A and got multiple compliments. So the fragrance itself is extremely strong, so strong that you'll read about people hating the strength for a freshy. So it's a freshy. To me, I love this type of strength on a freshy. So this is one of those fragrances. Warning, this is level 2 fresh fragrance. Can you imagine that? A blue fragrance that will say, warning, do not spray this if you're not used to strong fragrances. This is too strong for you. It's also $30, and it lasts, and it projects. And again, you got projection fragrances and you got sillage fragrances. What's the difference? Well, the sillage fragrances, they put a scent trail when you move around. So this one gives you a huge scent trail when you're moving. The projection is for the first hour. It's like a normal projection of any fragrance. But afterwards, it's when you're moving. You'll get whiffs of it all day long. And it's well worth the $32 that they charge for it. And let's move on. What should I show you next? Oh, I also have a whole bunch of other fragrances here that aren't $32, but we'll get into that afterwards, or whatever the price is. This is Reinheit Parfum. I'm pretty sure it's $20, $21. It's a Fahrenheit. Thank you, Cedric Russell, for the super chat. It's a Fahrenheit Parfum cloned by Fragrance World that smells delicious and very, very accurate. Longevity's probably about 4 hours. I don't know how long the real Parfum Fahrenheit lasts, but I mean, it's a very strong 4 to 6 hours. But the fragrance itself is very smooth and well blended and sexy for date night. Instant smile, you know what I'm saying? It's good. By the way, that Cough is smelling like this AF, and that's not AF, it's Abercrombie Fitch. Another fragrance that I found for $30 is right here. It's called Oud Aswad by Shagaf, Swiss Arabian. This is basically, for sure, if you must love oud to like this fragrance. It's very beautiful oud. Very, very, very beautiful oud. If you're an oud lover, this is like, it smells like very expensive, well blended oud, but it's dark. And it can be considered mean to a Westerner. Westerner means USA, DMV, whatever you want to call it. This is a beast mode oud fragrance with some touches of rose. Hey man, let's see what we got here. Happy birthday, Jeffrey Thompson. F. Torrey's always here Later on, we might invite some of you on. It might disconnect you, so I'm not going to try it now. First, we'll get through the live stream, and then we'll play with the gadgets. Jeffrey Thomas is here. Kina B. Hey man, Nile Queen or the Tuxedo one? Or Nile King? Oh, that's easy. For my personal preference, I like Nile Queen. That's a baby cat clone, #1. If you had to choose, I would pick this. I find it more pleasing to me, but some people like stuff a little bit more masculine, then you'll get Tuxedo. This is like resinous and vanilla and sweet and date night. It's fire, so I would get that. Really like the Reinheit. Michael Turner's. Carlos Cepeda. Hello, my friend. Do you have anything Louis Vuitton? Okay, yeah, let's move into that section. I'll put this Shaga food down here. Looks like I've done 1, 2, and this one's like $40 though, but it's part of the video, and someone asked, I'm going to show them. So it looks like we've done 5 of the 50, so we got 45 to go. We're going to show you the Louis Vuitton stuff. Yes, Raymond Kelly, Nile Queen is a banger. This is Louis Vuitton. Can you see this? My screen is messed up. Oh, there it is. Spell on you, you get Aston Chant on you. It's 35. And if you use the code, it's 17. That's a banger price. This is called On the Beach. So Spell on You can be worn, but it leans feminine. It's nice, kind of candy smelling. It smells like candy, like pink marshmallows with a little bit of fresh. This is On the Beach is straight up citrus, yuzu, lemon, and oranges and citrus. Very, very strong orange smell. I'll get right to you, Jeffrey. I'll show you the Abercrombie clone again in a second. This is very strong citrus smell. You find yourself this. It's called Aston by the Seashore to smell like Louis Vuitton. They're identical smell, identical performance. I mean, this is a little bit more natural smelling, but you can not tell the difference. This is like 40, I think. I don't know, 50, but you can probably get the code on that. Those are 2 Louis Vuitton fragrances. The best one's called Soak Sun. Very hard to find, and it's an afternoon swim. But I do have more by Flavia that are on sale that you can get. But we're going to get back to this guy's question. Can you show the Abercrombie clone again? Here, screenshot yourself. You can pick it up on Amazon, or I guess I should do Amazon on this. The perfume box has it. I bought this one on Amazon. There you go. Cough. It's like Abercrombie Fitch Fierce on steroids. Very, very strong. What's the best RMAF fragrance for all season signature scent? It's right here. It's called Freshy 1. It's the newest, best, strongest Creed Aventus DNA you can get. And I'd recommend you get this over any of them. #1 right here. Then #2 would be the Parfum. And then I'll go into a video soon. And I'll tell you the difference between the Parfum and the limited edition. But they can get, how do you say it, rough. Compared to this, this is like smooth. In my opinion, it's smoother than the limited edition or the Parfum. This is also a extract. No, yeah, it is extract de Parfum. This is called Freshy 1 by Club de Nuit. It's the newest, strongest, best fragrance, but it's not the title of the video because it's $50. So, but it's still well worth 50. It's hard to find too. They've been sold out. Apple Orchid's on the title for 30. Actually, it's 15. Get that Apple Orchid to smell like this delicious Killian. You want to smell fire? You want to smell like brandy and apple and smoked vanilla all mixed together? It's delicious. Apple Orchid does the trick. It's an Aston. Another hidden gem under the radar. People aren't ready yet for this, and it will get hyped. It'll probably blow up inside of 5 years, maybe. I would assume the brand, that is, not the fragrance. The brand will get smarter and better. Incidentally, Mohammed Rafi, what are your thoughts on Club Nuit Iconic? I love it. It's very close to Bleu de Chanel. Whoever wants to be on the Guinness Book of World Record, give me $70,000, $70,001, and you will be in the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest YouTuber super chat ever made. And then if you own a business, you could probably write it off as an advertising expense, and you'll have 2 wins, and that's called synergy. When both people win, it's win-win situation. And I'll just turn around and donate it to you. You think I'm crazy, don't you? No one's gonna give. If someone already gave 70,000, someone will do it again, right? So there's not crazy, is it? All right, next up. Sorry, this is brand new. It's a Le Falcon fragrance called Al Majad. This is another fragrance that is very, 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 very strong. Danger. Do not overspray this. It's very intoxicating and addicting. This is a clone of Bulgari Tiger. It's got the citrus aspect, everything else, earthy tones in it. It looks like this. Every other one, there's the Khaloud already sold out. It was a black one that smelled like a Ventus. Now there's left is this. Just came out yesterday, actually. There's probably 10 left. If you like Bulgari Tiger on steroids with 3 shots of turbocharged, if this was a car, I'm afraid to spray it in here. It might choke me out. I can just smell it through there. Almost like it starts out like the one called Jasper, the one that has the beast on it, but it smells super fresh and super clean. But again, it's the strong initial blast. It'll freak you out. It's so strong. The projection, the scent bubble, the sillage, everything is off the charts with this. These are the new hype, and they're definitely underpriced. So this is a fantastic value. It's $35, so that's how much that is. Not on sale. It's just plain and simple $35. I recommend that if you like super strong things. I don't even think I put the link on there, but it's on there. Then there's this. What is this thing? I don't know what that is. Rasasi. I'll open this another day because I have no idea what it is. It's a Rasasi fragrance. If anyone knows this, it's called, here, you can put in the chat. If it sounds interesting, I'll open it up. Here's what it looks like. It's very much a very strong fragrance, if my memory serves me right. Rasasi Sumau al Rasasi. There's that. Now I'm going to show you a couple more cool ones. Here. Oh boy, what's this? Vintage Radio. Vintage Radio is a compliment getting office type fragrance that smells like Inicio's Paragon. It's very creamy, very clean, and very long lasting if you like that sort of thing. I think this is very good price too, like 35, 40. That one's still holding its price. It hyped and they held it. Latafa's Vintage Radio. I put these down here. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 we've showed you. 10, 11, 12, 13, there's 15. Next up. Number 16. Flavia Privé number 10, an $80 fragrance. Smells identical to this. It is truly a authentic smell of afternoon swim. I'm not just trying to blow this in your ear. This is the SHI fill in the blank. No cap. This works. Not with everything, Dan. I see you. Okay, just select. Don't be like that, Dan. Help me out. You buy a few that are, buy a few that aren't. You know what I mean? Dan Ruffing, you can help me, right? So this is on it for sure, though. This is very exclusive because I have a relationship with the owner of Flavia, and he's very, very kind to let me have this. And they are $75 on eBay, $80, and yeah, so you can get that really good price. And yes, it smells just like this. You can screenshot it. I know that. Oh yeah, afternoon swim, right? Because it has what in it? What is that? Neroli? Oh yeah, same exact opening. That's like a swimming pool ocean smell. This thing, I've tested it in high heat. It kills, man. It goes through. If you're in tropical weather, you can withstand. Check this out. Aldigrum Gold. It's in the links, okay? I know it's very hard to pronounce. This is a banger. It cost $34, and you can use the code for that. I think it's $17. It's the best price on the entire internet. It lasts for 7 hours. It's the best fragrance, really, in my opinion, from all these. If you were just saying, I want to choose one fragrance, I don't know anything about fragrances, I would select this fragrance out of everything to wear versus price versus performance. It's very mass appealing. Or that other one I just showed you, Flavia number 10. That's more citrusy and a little bit advanced for a citrusy floral type cinnamony fragrance. But this one is just a mass appealing banger. It smells just like this. It's got some mandarin orange, mint, sage, pepper, sandalwood. That's all the notes that are in here. It's not the extreme, though. Take away the word extreme and just use your own sport. And this is what you got here. You can screenshot that. And limited edition is on the bottom. And this is right here. This is the best. It's on the description box somewhere. It says Digram. Brad Perlman says Privé 10 is as good or better than Silk Sun. I love them. Brad Perlman. We're going to give you Louis Vuitton Meteor. This is for Brad Perlman. He just won himself a Louis Vuitton Meteor. Got tons and tons of these samples and gifts. So what's the next one? This is called Velvet Desert Oud. It's a Milestone fragrance. I believe it's $30, and I believe it's on sale half off. This is basically oud and vanilla, and it replicates Dolce & Gabbana's. I think they have the same name, Velvet Desert Oud. I used to own that Dolce & Gabbana. It was really good. This guy, Cornell Cain, says, picked up Grandeur Avenue, New York, from your site. They're insanely good. Tried to grab Liquid Brune, but something with the site wouldn't complete the sale. I think it went off Aromaniac. Oh, just got my Herbiat Prestige Noir from you. You saved me from using the last 25 milliliter Green Irish Tweed. That thing lasted 10 hours on my skin. He's talking about a fragrance called Oud Noir. The guy in the comments. So do I have it here? Of course not. Alright, the first guy in the comment was talking about Avenue, London, and New York. They're Bond number 9 clones that are $30. This is the one for Lafayette Street. It's called Avenue, New York. And then there's a green one that's for Greenwich Village. And that's that. They also make this, which is just coming up. I don't know if they rebottled it. It's a different company. But they made it beautiful packaging, a little bit higher price. But you can use the code and it'll be the same price. So that's for that. And the box is cool. It's the exact same smell as Lafayette Street. It does have a little bit more accentuated citruses. So that's the first comment. And the next guy said Oud Noir, which is, this is not Oud Noir, but it looks like this. These are the fragrances he's talking about. They last 10 hours. This one is for women. But these are like 40 or 50. They're like $40, only 45. And the white one is Creed Silver Mountain Water. They're the highest, best quality, up and coming clone company that's gonna crush the industry soon. But they're very much in the other part of the world, and their target demographics are really not into, like, really not too much here in the USA. So there's that. But for instance, that one that with the black cap is called Amethyst. It's Creed Windflower for ladies. It's spot on. I think we even sold out of that one, but you can find it on Fragrance X or other places. They're kind of hard to find. And then this Blanc is just like the Creed Mountain Water, and then the guy bought the Oud Noir, which is just like Creed Green Irish Tweed. Raymond Kelly, I did not smell the gray yet. I think it's hard to find. I heard it was just their own compilation. So where will I put these? That's about 17. I gotta get to 50, right? This is Al Fajar. It smells like Isola Blue. It's on sale for 30 or 60 and you get 50% off. This is what this is. 100% identical. This is $500. This is $30. And I don't know any other clone of this anyway. But I'm sure they're coming. Zakat's up and coming too. Performance is like, it's good. Performance is real good. Like 6-7 hours. Yep. And they also make one called Al Shams, which is just like the ROUGE Dove Elysium. Looks just like it. Al Shams, ROUGE Dove Elysium. Then on the thumbnail you seen, oh, here's the Oud Noir. I just found it. Oud Noir, the guy in the comments loves it. He said it was Creed Green Irish Tweed on steroids, 10 hours lasting. Hey, it smells just like it. What is your favorite masculine mass appealing? Well, this is one of them right here. And the next one is this one. It's called Safiro. It's like Sauvage Elixir. This is a high-end, this is like one of those high-end fragrance clones that would be $70 for a clone. This is actually that type of level, but we have our clearance sale, so it's probably dirt cheap now. You can grab it. I don't even know what the price is, but I know it's cheap, like 40 or 30 or 20 even. It's called Safiro Extract. All you gotta do is rewatch this stream and pause it, and you'll know. Now, you want another masculine one? Right here. It's called Al Wataniya Cayenne Classic, and it's only $20. It smells like Jour Homme Intense. It's a date night fragrance. Somebody needs to be my moderator. There's a guy spamming here from India. Sir Monty Sadar, please respect the stream. You're spamming right now. It's very rude to do that. 24 years old, you should know better. Gary Sukezian. Hey Gary, how's it going, my friend? How's LA life? Easy E. Easy E, this is a good one. Cayenne Classic is $20. Did you smell? Okay, we're caught up with most of them. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Anybody? Raymond Kelly, I seen you asked a few times. Cornell Cayenne, what's up? First 10 time catching you live. Shab John, lame bottle design. Thank you, Shab. Raymond Kelly, okay. Carlos Zapata, okay. Now we're back. Thank you, Monty, for stopping the spam. Kina B, that's my fragrance of the day. Okay, so how do you like it? Does it last long? Does Cayenne Classic last long? Is there no way to see how high the juice is, though, is it? It's like a fingerprint type fragrance. Well, it's not that. Yeah, it does. It magnifies the fingerprints. If you magnify my fingerprint, you can take it and buy stuff at Whole Foods. No cap. Sir, you need expensive? What's your budget, Monty? I see your comment. You only have to ask once, sir. I'm going to put Siri on you. You're lucky my boys aren't here. We'll kick you off the stream. You're being rude. Alright. Next fragrance. Solar Blanc is a Milestone fragrance like Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. Ooh, oh man, they are getting bold. They're getting bold, aren't they? Soleil Blanc. I think it's $15 for this to smell like Tom Ford. Let's see. I mean, oh wow, that's good. It's a Milestone fragrance. It's very good. Just off the opening, that's nice, fresh, like sweet musk type thing. It's very much right in the middle, unisex. Very much well worth it. Here's another one that's right in the middle. It's called Forever. If you like the gold fragrance, this is a little bit more sweet, like yummy pistachio ice cream, and it's on for $20. Back to school, get it for your daughter or something, or it just smells really good. You could spray your house with it. It lasts 7 hours. It has a pistachio, whipped cream, vanilla ice cream smell to it that you can watch. Sir, your budget's $150. I will recommend you get this right here. Sorry, my Siri is calling. Shut my phone off here. This is called Jean Paul Gaultier Le Parfum. I'm sorry about the Le Male Le Parfum, my friends. This is what you would get if you had $150. We're just going to jump into some more expensive fragrances for a second, and then I'll show you some more cheapies, okay? You got this. This is what I just showed you. And you can get Ultra Male for 24-year-old. You get this. This is the real deal, Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Here's a new Milestone called Exotic Memory. That's another cheapie. I'm gonna crack it open real quick to see what it smells like. Exotic Memory. Already, I'm thinking this is a. Is it gonna be another Dolce & Gabbana fragrance? Let's see. Is there any way to get a discounted articles in Pakistan with shipment charges? That's not my cup of tea. You'll have to figure that out yourself. I'm not a logistics person. Exotic Memory. Oh, we got a phone call coming in. Let's see if I can decline it. Yep. All right. Exotic Memory. Let's see what it smells like. Greetings from Germany. So Bilal, that's not my cup of tea. Oh. This, I have no idea what that is. I think it, wow, that's potent stuff. I can't go into that one. It's too strong for me to sniff. I just know that this is extremely strong. It's called Exotic Memory. We'll put this away. Also, the kid who wants the $150 fragrance, Monty, you get this, is very good. Prada Luna Rosa Sport, or YSLY Eau de Parfum, or this one's called Fresh. It's lighter, it's fresher, but for you, maybe you would like this in India because it's hotter there, so you might like that. This Ocean Breeze. Oh, this is Coastal Breeze by Luciano. It's a Pacific Chill, about $40. It's not available yet. This was Desert Oud, which was really good for the price. The Coastal Breeze smells spot on to Pacific Chill, complete with the basil or cilantro note that they use and the lime note that they use. This is Privé #1. This is on sale. This is a spot on clone to Stellar Times Louis Vuitton. Girls love it. You can wear it as a man, but it really leans feminine. It's so sexy, so long lasting. What's the best Chanel Blue dupe, Gary? Right now, I would say it's Club de Nuit Iconic. That's what I would say. That's the best one right now that I can think of for mass appealing, price, and longevity. This is the best Louis Vuitton Stellar Times. This is the best Imagination clone. It's called Fascination. But now they got a competitor, and this is it. Privé #11 is the competitor for Imagination. Privé #11 is the competitor for Imagination. And that is Mr. 50 on this, so you'll get it very cheap. You'll get it just a little bit more of the title. And then this is called Ocean Breeze. And this is the best price value proposition to smell like Pacific Chill. It's called Ocean Breeze. It lasts, it projects and gets mega compliments. And it's in a new fragrance company called Emper that makes this as well. Ocean Breeze is a compliment getter. You'll get noticed. You can wear it in a high heat. You can use the 50% off code. It'll cost you $20 or something like that. And they also make one called Shining City, which everyone's been emailing me about this. The opening of this is superb. Now I gotta tell you that Ocean Breeze will get you more compliments, and I didn't even believe it myself because it's not my kind of fragrance. But I was testing it. I went all the way to Lyons Steakhouse, Red Lobster, or something like that, and my date, my people at the restaurant, the server, the hostess, they all said something about the fragrance. And I'm talking about Ocean Breeze. And the emails, everyone's talking about this. They say they love the opening. They both have this citrus-like opening. This one has the Yutsu lemon, and this one is just like this mega citrus. It's City of Stars clone. It's very smooth and inviting, like a popsicle of orange and green and warm all together. City of Stars, Shining City. Very good fragrance. This is Together With You Amber, which is a Stronger With You Amber clone. It's very good. I think it's $23. So you don't have to pay those outrageous prices for those. Here's something my friend bought the other day. His name, he was in the comments earlier, so he can tell you about this. It's called Versace Fleur de Mate. It's a high-end Versace for a low-end price. It's a real deal. It's Atelier. Look at that bottle. Dang. So what happens with this is it smells like... Ooh, it smells so good. I don't even know what it smells like. I think it smells like a discontinued Mugler fragrance. It's got the tonka bean in there. All those warm cinnamons and vanillas are in there. Fantastic fragrance. If you ever wanted something that's a real designer, not a clone, Diesel Fuel for Life, 15 bucks. Lasts 8 hours. Total freshy, totally easy to wear. Diesel Fuel for Life. Looks like this. The bigger bottles have the zip-up jacket on it. There's another fragrance I see here. It's called Together With You Oud Leather. Another cheapie, like 20 bucks. It smells like Together With You Oud Leather. Here is the one from the thumbnail. This is called Givenchy Gentleman Intense by Mirada. It's called Intense Gentleman. It's definitely on sale. Definitely lasts 7 hours. Very authentic smell to Givenchy. Screenshot. Or maybe hide my face. But it doesn't do the bottle design. That's good. This is a beast mode fragrance that's on sale called Falcon Black Coal. I believe it's 40 or 50 and you get 50% off. And you got the beast right there to signify that it is a beast mode. It kind of reminds me of Armani Code in the opening, but it goes crazy. This is the best half off fragrance that's mass appealing. It's fully macerated. Now, when these guys make fragrances, a lot of them are going around, I know how they think. So this is Aston. This fragrance is, I've never smelled it. I mean, it's called Acqua di Gio Profumo, but I've smelled this when it first came out and it was kind of weak. And now I've macerated this. I've kept it in a dark, cool place for literally 16 weeks. And it smells incredible now. That's why I'm saying they come off, they're brand new companies, so they have to have something to sell, so they're making it real fast. Then you got other companies like Fragrance World. They have a banger like Liquid Broom, and they can't make it fast enough. And if they do, it won't be ready. It won't be matured enough. So the next batch of Liquid Broom may or may not be mature enough, and you'll get negative comments. It happened with their Deviant Asylum, and people are negatively commenting about the newer batch. But that's just simply because the factory did not wait proper maturation or maceration time. So then we, as the clients, the client, the one-on-one, the customer, have to wait for it in our own house. It could take weeks. And then finally it'll work like it's supposed to, like their original first. So technically a fragrance would love, a company will love to wait for the release of their fragrance till it's 100% matured, 100% macerated, which means all the oils are in harmony with all the other fragrance notes. And I'll make you a video about it soon. This is Azure de Ciel. Came out, was not ready, and now it is. Spot on, pressurized sprayer, 100% ready to go. Acqua di Gio Profumo right here, 15 bucks. No other BS prices. Same thing with that Gazelle de Arabia, the one that smells like this one here. This smells like Liquid Broom. It still needs time, but each week I test it, it's getting richer and better and better. The clone for Le Male Elixir in UAE, it's called Tribal Gold. The clone for Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Parfum, is called Tribal Intense. Okay? What is the clone of La Male Elixir in UAE? I just told you. Favorite wood fragrance. My favorite wood fragrance is called Davidoff Wood Blend. Tribal Intense, my favorite $30 fragrance to smell like Le Beau Le Male Le Parfum. I'm going to tell you something. If you were to ask 100 girls, do you like this or do you like Altair, 95 probably will say this over Altair. This DNA is for every mass appealing girl. Like, they love Jean-Paul Le Beau Male. They love the smell. The parfum, the regular, whatever one. They love the Jean-Paul Gaultier. In general, they love all of them, but most particularly Le Beau. Le Male Le Beau. Le Male Le Beau Parfum. And this is the one that replicates Le Beau Le Parfum. And it's $30. Or you can find it on eBay for $38. This is the one that replicates the Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's called Attar Al Wasal. I call it 9 p.m. Buster. Because 9 p.m. is so good, but it's been dissed by the companies are duplicating it. It's terrible. They are copying, counterfeiting 9 p.m. and ruining its reputation. That's how you get your fragrance company's reputation ruined, by having a overseas competitor dupe it and make it crappier. It doesn't get ruined by some millionaire discount fragrance company. They used to buy 9 p.m. to draw you in. They would sell it for $25. They'd take a loss. It's called a loss leader. Then you pick up 9 p.m. and you might pick up a nice Acqua di Gio or Guess or whatever you might. People use that. They used to do that in the 90s with Acqua di Gio, and the discounters would sell it for $50 or, and it cost them 56 maybe. So that's that. But I've been slapped on my hand and yelled at for offering things too cheap. And I'm like, come on, man, I'm doing $200 of sales. I'm not off. This is hardly anything's gonna bother you. Just saying. It's a small company here, but check this out. Golden Oud 1 million, you get this. Beast Mode by Le Falcon. MUHARIB. 1 million Golden Oud. Tribal Intense is good. How you doing? Oh, thank you for asking, Enrique. How are you feeling? Asuncion. Gary Sukizian. 9 p.m. formula change later on. Spray twice, let it sit. Yeah, that's right. Gary's right about the maceration process. You spray it a couple of times, let some air get in it, let it sit. Technically, you might even put it in a refrigerator. Favorite wood fragrance, already answered that. Wow, thanks for the long projection. Whoa, how long the projection? Oh. I don't know the answer to the tribal gold one. But the regular Le Male Elixir projects great. And this is Iconic Nuit. It's also, I think it's on the thumbnail, Yves Saint Laurent. So you want to get this. It's $20. It's incredible. Most mass appealing fragrance. This is another mass appealing. You want to buy two of the most mass appealing fragrances. You buy this and this. You're a beginner to fragrances. These two are ultimately mass appealing and fresh. And if you want to add something cool to your collection, you get this one. All three of these are like $50 all together with free shipping. That's what I would get. You have one, the black one for date night, and the other two for any time you want. Totally, your wife or whoever you're with, your girlfriend will love them. That's excellent advice for people on a budget. Iconic Nuit, YSL Blue, Cayenne Classic Dior Homme Intense. And this one's called Digram Gold Limited Edition. It's all in the links. And this is like a Chanel Allure Homme Sport, sporty fragrance. This is called Majestic Kurt. You won't believe it. It's like Tiziana Terenzi. It's $20 or $25 and a 50% off because you're on this live stream. These will not go out on emails. This is specifically for everyone on this live stream only. And if you're watching the restream, today is August 16th, 2:16 p.m. You can collect on that, my words, all the way till Monday or Tuesday and get this. Evidently, some will fall off and all that or sell out. So there was one more. There's a real good one called Genius Man Solitude. There's a Reef Cat. This is kind of weak, like in performance. Overhyped and weak. Here is the strongest, longest lasting Arabian Tonka you can get. It's called Montal Arabian Tonka, $107. But if you want to smell like it cheaper, boom, Mountain Nuits, like $30-40. 7 hours humming off your skin. Love it. And by the way, this is going to be my scent of the day. I can't get enough of this. I'm going to have to try to get some of these. It's a little hidden gem. Cosmala. Oh my God. This is like level 2 advanced, but so good. It's like Baccarat Rouge 540 with some sort of new pine note or something inside there. It's just blasting scent trail, blasting projection, blasting longevity. 240 mil, $200, and Baccarat Rouge is $500 for 200 mil. And then you got this Fragrance World, people. Look at the bold Fragrance World, people. $21. They made it. It's very, very close, but there's something different in this one. As you can tell, if you can tell, the liquid's a little bit tinted differently, but still the same thing. If you want to smell like Thomas Cosmala number 4, you get Fragrance World number 4. it's almost disrespect to them, isn't it? Alan Coates. Can you find a Bad Boy Le Parfum clone and YSL Myself? Hey, YSL Myself, there's one called Grandeur Instinct Noir. That's the one. Now Le Bad Boy one, no. That's like a Dee's Lee's Life. I bless you. There you go. I blessed you. You'll have a great weekend. The Le Parfum has like this marijuana note in it, and oh, this is another good one. It's called Lazuli. If you like the notes of Neroli, Tom Ford Neroli, this is like I will say a more 35-year-old fragrance. In other words, 35-year-olds would buy this and wear it upscale. It's $24 by Al Wataniya. Anything else I should show you? We'll save some more for next time, but we do have this. Oh yeah, there's this called 1 Million Lucky Stardom 1 Lucky. It's like $20, but there is another one that's on sale. It's far better. It's called the King. It's an Ardal Saffron. It's called the King or something, and it's on half price. It should be in the description. To smell like 1 Million Lucky. And I was going to ask you guys if you would like a video to be made that says these are fragrances from your childhood versus fragrances from today, but they would be like stuff like this. Like you got Tom Ford Oud Wood that could be from the early 2000s. Then they made a Oud Wood Intense. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a good idea. It's hard to pull off. Ashton could probably pull it off better. Anybody want a free gift, just say it in your notes, because Mr. Fit Dive is in a very good mood this week. He might even go live if I can catch him when he's coming home at night after a restaurant or something. He's got this whole big box of cool little gifts to give you guys. He wanted to do it the other night, but I couldn't make it. So this one's going to be given out to somebody. And oh yeah, let's give out this too. I'm going to give this out to somebody. Anybody wants this, just say it in the comments. This is called Dossier. They send me this. Shout out to Dossier. Really exciting. I wouldn't pay for this, but I'll give it away. This is not sponsored or nothing. They said, can you just check these out? If you want to talk about them, talk about them. I'm just going to give it away. It's called Summer Crush. It's a watermelon, lemon, beach breeze accord with the ylang ylang coconut. It's very tropical and creamy, and you know what I would do with this? I would like spray my dog's bed or something. I mean, it's good if you're new to fragrances, but their whole company stuff. There's like 3 good ones. I don't even know. I'm gonna say it. Their company sucks. Don't buy anything from them. It's plain and simple. They suck. It's like trash. It's like buying a chemical waste. Well, Mr. Mojo, if you buy something, you can add that to the notes. And right now, I don't see anyone buying anything. So in the next 1 hour, you'll be most likely the winner of this. And we do have another one. So we got Summer Breeze, or whatever it's called, Instant Crush, and this one. Oh, Bitter Peach. Let's see. It's called Ambery Peach and Bitter Peach. I don't even want to spray it, but you can add this to it. Unc knows the difference of good versus bad. But for free, you'll like it. That's, I mean, I would wear it. I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but for free, you can enjoy it. They were very nice. I should be more grateful. It's just so what would be the, if you had YSL La Nuit de Loma from the 90s, what would you be called in the 2024s? YSL myself? I don't know. This is what the Grandeur box looks like. Tribal Intense. If you didn't know, it comes in a can. Le Beau Le Male. Does anybody want to show off their fragrance? Does anybody want to come on the live stream now and show off their fragrance collection? And I'll invite you with the link. Number 1 Angel Share Clone, no cap. Aries Intense, lots of cognac, lots of strength. Here it is. Screenshot. Aries Intense. Bam. Pretty soon we're going to be talking about Dumont fragrances and some Rasasi stuff. I like this Hawas, but I really like Hawas Ice. Oh, here's the strongest, longest lasting fragrance I've ever came in contact with. It's called Hypnotic Oud. It smells like if you had marshmallows roasting on a fireplace. The thing lasts 20 hours on your skin until you wash it off. Your clothes, it'll last for a month. The scent trail and the explosion is nuclear. It's Hypnotic Oud, and it's wearable, as if you had creamy whipped cream marshmallows around a campfire. Smoked marshmallows is what it smells like. Something called Replica by the Fireplace is the exact dupe, and it is fire. Montage Intense from Grandeur is very good. It's an Angel Share. Very good. Yep. Here's another Killian clone. Falling in Love. That must be, oh, that's the one called Rolling in Love, I would imagine. That would be the Rolling in Love one, Falling in Love. Remember the red one? Oh yeah, strawberries right off the get. These are Empers. They're very good. The best Invictus Elixir clone is sold out. It was called Admiral Pride by Armath. Very much a wearable. Yep, they're coming out with a lot of cool Flavia stuff. These are Flavia's exclusives. This one smells like Afternoon Swim, and this one smells like Stellar Times. Anybody want to come on live stream? I'm out.